going on, Flex Zone family? It is your boy, the host with the moist, God's favorite host, Byron Dixon, host of the hottest sports podcast in the universe, the only place that's giving you sports how you want and when you need it, the Flex Zone. Holla at us, theflexzone1@gmail.com. Smash that like button, share, subscribe, hit that bell for all notifications, and tap in with us because tonight we're giving you what you need and we're giving you that Survivor Series 2021 preview and predictions with the Birdman hand rub. Let's get straight to it. I ain't gonna take too much of your time, America. I honestly have contemplated about even doing this video because this is the worst Survivor Series build ever. And that's no debate. And if you want to debate me, that's fine. But it's the worst Survivor Series build ever. We all can agree on that, right? If you're watching this video, I think you agree. Now, WWE is their last pay-per-view of the year. It is their one of their big four. But really, the big four now feels like a big three because really, with the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series, which one of these doesn't belong? And lately, it's been Survivor Series. Royal Rumble has delivered as of late. I will not lie. WrestleMania is WrestleMania. So SummerSlam is SummerSlam. They usually do what they do. They bring the draws, they bring the numbers, they bring the must see matches, even if you don't really care about the story. The aura, the ambiance, just the essence of what the event represents. Unfortunately, Survivor Series has lost its luster. And with this being the 25 years since The Rock debut, they dropped the ball. I wish they could have fixed this, man, and actually been able to get The Rock, even if it's via Skype or a pre-recorded message, which that could still happen. I'm not saying it won't, but I would have loved to seen The Rock actually involved. And it didn't even have to be a match. Could have been a special appearance. It's in Brooklyn, it's in New York. I know he's filming Young Rock season 2 now, but I do think they could have somehow built this more around The Rock, just personally, much like they did with The Undertaker last year during the pandemic. So imagine what they could do with The Rock. I mean, come on now. Like, it's The Rock, one of the pillars of WWE history. But I'll leave that be. Let's go down this card. We'll predict what's going to happen. You know what's crazy? It is still a big four, probably a big five, because the two Saudi shows they treat now much like a big four pay per view and build up. And the last Saudi show was pretty solid. I must say, it was a solid show. I think they did a pretty solid job with it, all things considered. Being their first show back since 2019. Oh no, early 2020, excuse me. So I do love what they're doing with the Saudi shows, but they do need to put that effort into their main roster storytelling and long-term booking, and eventually build to each pay-per-view, making it special. The next pay-per-view will not be until January 1st, which is a Saturday, I believe. WWE Day One. So we'll see what they do with that. No December pay-per-view, as I said. This is the last pay-per-view of 2021, and it's frankly been built like a bunch of BS. It's a farce. It's bull. I don't really care. But I love you people out there. You keep me going. You keep us going to Flex Zone. You keep me going. I love professional wrestling. I still do love the WWE, even though they hate me and they hate the fans. And they're like that ex that you just think is going to get right and that you loved and done so well in the past and never get right. So, with that being said, breaking news looks like it was announced 2 days ago. I must have missed this. 25-man cross brand battle royal. Big names, almost Cesaro, Sami Zayn, Street Profits, and Alpha Academy are set to be a part of the match. Sorry for the long pause, but I don't really know. I think this is supposed to celebrate The Rock. Let me know in the comments down below. I mean, I'm gonna go almost just because that's the only person I really can think of. Cesaro hasn't been utilized right since WrestleMania, or I'll say WrestleMania Backlash since the match against Roman. Sami Zayn probably on his way out the door. Street Profits tag team, unless they're gonna push Montez forward by himself, maybe give him a Jey Uso type thing. Don't know if they're gonna do that or they should right now because I think the Street Profits should be the team to eventually probably take the belts from RK Bro and probably one of the best tag teams in WWE. Well, they are one of the best tag teams in WWE, but one of the best on the Red brand, probably the best. Alpha Academy, very underutilized talent. Man, I would love to see them get a solid run and give Otis the push he deserves. But with that being said, I'm gonna go almost. I think they're trying to build almost up as a single star eventually. I think he does win his battle royal, and almost, aka the new Great Khali, the Black Great Khali, I guess. The African Great Khali, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to appropriate cultures, but I think they're going to push this guy to the moon. I think they're going to try to give him a singles run eventually. Him and AJ probably will break up by the end of the year, early next year, maybe heading into WrestleMania. And I've always said I think the WrestleMania money match should be Edge versus AJ Styles. But That's enough of that. Raw Tag Team Championships, RK Bro versus Smackdown Tag Team Champions, the Uso. I think the match will be dope. They waited too long to build it, but it should be dope. I think the Usos do win. I think RK Bro loses with Riddle doing something goofy. RK Bro, you see a little dissension. Maybe Randy gets pissed off. I don't think the turn happens yet. I don't think the turn happens yet, but I think it's slowly building towards that. And maybe you see that at the next pay per view where they maybe lose the belts and they split. So give me RK Bro to lose, some dissension in the tag team. Usos get a nice heel win, and they keep the bloodline looking strong. The bloodline needs to win. The Usos have taken one too many losses as a tag team anyway, and non-title matches to the Street Profits, to the New Day. They don't need to lose anymore. Need to build this team up, make them really as much as possible, as strong as you can compared to Roman, because these are going to be the people who have the belts heading into WrestleMania, the Usos and Roman. Build the Usos up, let them have some great matches, let them beat RK Bro, and continue to run through the SmackDown Tag Division, whatever the hell's left of it after Hit Row's gone. I don't even know the tag. Let me know the teams on SmackDown. I don't even know who's left. Jinder Mahal and Shanky. Is that going to be who they fight next? I don't know. They're both heels, so I don't know. Maybe not. It's not even really no babyface teams like that. Either way, I'll leave that be. The match of the night that I'm looking forward to: Damian Priest versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura has taken way too many losses since being Intercontinental Champion. Only defended the title once on TV. We know he's defended at house shows. But I think he's just in a comfortable place. They're going to use him and Boogs to be a nice crowd attraction. But is he going to get pushed to the main event? Maybe go up against Roman, be fed to Roman? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. Damian Priest, though, he's a star. They've done a good job with him. One of the few they've gotten right from NXT. His run here actually may be just as good, if not better, than NXT, honestly, just because of the Bad Bunny match and him as the U.S. champion with the open challenge and put on some great matches against Sheamus and having matches against Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza. So he's had some good matches. With them getting rid of Keith Lee and Karrion Cross, who I thought were guys who could really challenge him. I don't know where he goes from here. Maybe a feud with Lashley. I don't know. But Damian Priest wins. I think Damian Priest may be an early front runner for Royal Rumble winner. They want to build up a new star, Damian Priest. But if not, let him hold the U.S. title for a while. Let him hold it till WrestleMania or past WrestleMania. Make that man your white hot baby face on the red brand. Allow him to get a beautiful run with the U.S. title. Bring back the prestige to that title, much like Lashley was doing, and just build it up. Continue to open challenge and have good matches on Monday, which they need to focus on Monday nights. Professional wrestling. Forget all the bull job. Forget all the goofiness. Forget all the zombies. Let Damian Priest do what Damian Priest does. Wrestle his ass off and put on a show. And he will definitely do that. I think he will. And I would love to see him get this win and Nakamura put him over. We got the ladies 5-on-5 match. Team Raw, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Carmella, Zelina Vega versus Team SmackDown, Sasha Banks, Shotzi, Shayna Baszler, Natalya, and Toni Storm. Kind of went back and forth on this one. And I'm going to go with Team Raw women. Raw's women, I think either Liv Morgan or Bianca Belair is the last woman standing. I think the Liv Morgan push is on right now because she's the next person to be fed to Becky Lynch. But I think she's the last woman standing, either her or Bianca. But I think Bianca could get some interference from Dewdrop to allow her to lose. And then I think you could see a situation where Liv Morgan's the last woman standing, and I'd be okay with that. Men's side, Team Raw, Seth, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Austin Theory, Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre, Xavier Woods, Happy Corbin, and Sheamus. Sheamus was the replacement. I think SmackDown wins here. I think Drew McIntyre or King Woods is the last person standing. Drew McIntyre is the hottest babyface they have in WWE. He's their number one guy on the babyface side. Sheamus is going to do amazing, and Xavier Woods is the king of the ring. So I'm sure they're going to push him up. So I can see one of those two being the last person standing. Give me the SmackDown men. I don't see one brand taking both 5-on-5 matches. I think it goes 1-1. Now, there has been years in the past where they have had Raw sweep and make SmackDown look like the B show. But I think this is a year where they want to make both brands look strong. SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. I mean, there are some rumors that there could be a screwy finish, a Montreal Screwjob type finish. Maybe Ric Flair shows up. I don't think any of those things happen. I think Becky Lynch gets a clean win over Flair. I think Becky's going to get cheered. Charlotte's going to get booed as they want. And Becky's really not a heel to me, but Becky gets this win. Becky's their number one woman right now, in my opinion. And I don't think she's losing that belt anytime soon or losing a match. And she's going to be like, kind of like the female Roman, where she's just going to be on a white hot streak. Maybe they're holding out until Rousey can come back. Maybe not next WrestleMania. Maybe WrestleMania 39 in Hollywood. We'll see. But we'll see what happens with Becky Lynch moving forward. As she'll probably fight Liv Morgan. They'll probably have a few matches. So give me Becky Lynch. And last but not least, the main event: Big E versus the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is going to win this match. I don't know if they let Big E take the pin. I don't know if it's a heel win. I think that Roman beats him with the guillotine and Big E passes out. They want to keep Big E looking strong heading into his feud with Seth. I understand. Got Kevin Owens lurking. I'd be cool with Roman with a guillotine, much like he did last year against Drew. Let me know your thoughts on these predictions. I'll go back through them. I have Roman winning, SmackDown men winning the 5-on-5, Raw women winning the 5-on-5, Becky Lynch beating Charlotte, Damian Priest beating Shinsuke Nakamura, and I have almost as my 25-man battle royal. I guess the Rock battle royal winner. And that's my prediction. Not many matches on this card. I think they'll probably add something or add something to a pre-show. And they usually like to keep the 5-on-5 matches, they give them time to work. So I could see a situation where the 5-on-5 matches are 25 to 30, 35 minutes. So those two matches alone could be an hour plus of television programming. So we'll probably get a 3-hour pay-per-view, which I'm cool with, which is WWE has done a good job shortening their pay-per-views from 4.5, 5 to 3 hours. 8 to 11, keep the Brooklyn crowd into it. Give them something good to start with. Maybe start with I may start with Damian Priest and Shinsuke. Let them tear the house down and start it up. Then maybe go into the Battle Royal, unless you want to start with the Battle Royal. But I may go with the opening match, get the crowd up, then do the Battle Royal, then maybe do the women's 5-on-5, then RK Bro and Usos. You could do RK Bro and Usos to start with it. I'm cool with that. I mean, however they want to start it. I probably would go with either the tag match or either the Damian Priest Shinsuke match, then the Battle Royal, then the women's match, and then whatever match out of there that doesn't start after that to wake them back up. But we'll see what happens. Let me know. Smash that like button, share, subscribe, turn on the bell for all notifications. Again, it's the Flex Zone, the only place giving you sports how you win when you need it. I'm the host with the moist, Byron Dixon, God's favorite host, and I'm bringing a boom, baby. Flex Zone 1 on all social media platforms. You see the ticker down below. Every Wednesday, we on all streaming platforms. Mondays, we're live at 10 p.m. Tap in. Again, I'm your host, Byron Dixon. Till next time with more Survivor Series, WWE, AEW recaps, whatever we end up doing. Thank you for your support. We appreciate you. If you want to donate to Flex Zone 1, and let me know your thoughts, your predictions on Survivor Series. Let me know what you want to see. And until next time, we gone.